Well, I've made my mind up. It is a wet day. I drove through buckets of rain to get to where I'm at. I'm about 3 miles away from the Chapter 16 International Harvester Club, Western Pennsylvania Plow Day. So, yeah, I'm just a man behind the camera. Well, they must have got the buckets of rain down here because I see guys standing around and I see tractors parked. And there's dudes walking there. And, well, no, it does look like they made a few passes right here. But then maybe they've stopped and maybe now they're going to plow again. I don't know. We'll find out. Worst case scenario, we beep up over to Kroll's auction. Even greeted by a red power dog. Well, we'll start right off by showing you a couple of very nice, very straight, awesome looking 656s. And well, I'm going to show you my coffee cup right there. Looks like some M&W hubs on there with the 3-volt action going on. They may not be, but I'll bet they are. The old 3 skis. And this is nice. It's a nice tractor. You're gonna see a lot of nice machines here today, that's for sure. Okay, got the spin on going on there. Another one. Oh, see, I'm a big seat guy, man. The older I get, especially, it's the old Tombstone seat on there with the armrest. You're gonna be on a tractor for more than a minute or two, man. You want a good seat. This nice tractor. Both of them right here. 656 diesels. Boom. We'll move right over to the Farmall M. Got the mag on there, the steel wheel. Excellent skins, good grief. And then we got a 3-bottom Little Genius hydraulic. Oh, I need this. I need this in the worst kind of way right here. I'm going to be working the guy for it. Grease on the mold boards, new hardware. Yeah, I think I'm going to be bringing this one home today. Yeah, this one could be mine. What, would you agree with that? He agrees.
Took too much to rebuild it.
Well, that's okay. I'm willing to use it. Buy it. Yeah, he's got dual weights in the rear. And, oh, he's got the front weights, too. He's decked out. Make no mistake. This M stands for mighty all day long, and it's got the deep tooth throttle that I like, so you're not slipping out. Well, slipping and sliding, but oh yeah, this is an M. Well, here we go. We got now I don't believe I've seen Cubs here before, but there's first time for everything, and they are definitely here. Got the Notre Dame sticker on there, and yeah, there you go, lifting lower. And I'm gonna say this is probably a 1948 49. All right, eyes off a year. And but then we go right here, we got the fast hitch, and he's got the Coulter hooked up. So there you go. Rear wheel weights, these are always fun to handle. Yeah. Drop on your toe. Yeah, and he's got front weights there, and he's missing the front weights, but we'll see if there is a difference. There you go. And what year are we looking at here?
66.
66 pickup stick 66. Blue ribbon style. There we go, and he's got the big comfortable seat up there. There we switch right over to a 2-bottom Little Genius on rubber and an H, so that's a perfect match. Then we scoot right along here, we got another H, and I am gonna go out on a limb and guess and say that is not a Little Genius. All right. And you're saying this is a Massey Harris?
These are Massey Harris plows.
Massey Harris plows.
I think they're 2x14.
Okay, 214 Massey Harris on rubber. And hey, all the parts and pieces are there, man. We're going to turn some dirt. And here's something you've never seen before. It's Super Chief, 1-bottom, 3-point hitch on a 284. 284 won't leave you wanting for more. And this is way down the road. You can look at tractor data, and way down the road you get the 284 off of the 140. So this is going to be interesting. I've never seen one plow, but he's rigged up well, brand new skid. This is a clean machine. 560 diesel, because you ain't no stinking weasel. And good grief, this has got wheel weights galore. I wouldn't want to drop that whole stack on my toe, much less one of them. And oh yeah, we're working hydraulic here, lift and lower on rubber, 3 bottom, so we ain't gonna kill it. And I am okay with that. And that might be a John Deere there, just based on the paint alone. Well, we got a Super MTA wide front here, and it's got the little horn on there. I just missed it, but he's got the friction throttle up top. Great skin on there. Hydraulic lift and lower. Good to go. Or this might be an ollie. Ollie in free. 3 bottom. Good grief, these trailer plow, they look bigger than what they are. I mean, not that a 3 bottom is tiny for that tractor, but yeah, there he goes. Doing it well. And so far everything here has been on rubber, including this here. That's the old 2 bottom skate. And I believe that's a 330, International 330. We did see this plow last year. I got here a little bit later last year. I was at an auction. One of them auctions, I just had to buy something, and got here a little late, but I ain't late today. Yeah, 2 bottom, little genius. Now, it's the only place that I know of on the internet you'll see a 1026 plowing. Got the suitcase weight. Big handle up front, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Narrow front, hydro. Dual weights in the rear. And this is a 4 bottom 70, and oh my word, the condition's immaculate. I would definitely love to have this. This Super Chief. Hydraulic lift and lower, and I think it's gonna eat this plow's lunch. But this plow's lunch probably needs eating, because according to Tom Kelly, it's been not used a whole lot in its life, and based on the way it looks, I mean, still got the sticker. All right, there, Ski. Oh yeah, 1026. Got a stray plow sitting here right now. But he just fired up the MD. We're gonna walk over here, check out the MD. Just picked this up last year, and he's gonna be plowing with it, so we'll get to see the MD just a plowing. No rain cap up top, and we're gonna see this thing snort. There he goes. Yeah. But anyways, let's check out what he plans on pulling. Is the old 3 bottom here, and well, looks like he might have used this to make the initial cuts last night. Yeah, there you go. Also on rubber. Oh, this is the famous 4366. Dualed out front and rear. And this is the tractor that pulls the 11 bottoms in tandem. And this has been on the channel, oh, I bet a couple of times. I've ridden in that tractor and videoed out of that tractor. Yeah, tandem. The old 11 bottom special. Right there. Now, I bought that rollover plow at auction last week, and I initially thought it was a 210. And it turned out to be a 34 F21. I wonder if this ain't a 210. I cannot tell you. Yeah, I can tell you the cylinder's in the right place for it to be a 210. Huh. And this thing is for sale. Right there's your phone number. Pause it, blow it up, do whatever you got to do, screenshot. But yeah, I wouldn't doubt that's a 210 or at least a similar year. Well, first contestant on the plow is right. Dynamite is going to be the 1026 Hydro with the Super Chief bottoms. All right, we got some Red Power marching down the Delaware. Got the 330. This is just kind of a rehash, but they're in motion. Red Power in motion. And Super MTA all day. There we go with the first H. I told him give him heck. That's what that means. And he just throttle down. This is a plow parade. And another H coming down Delaware. We got a couple of Cubs. And then there's the 284 in the rear. Oh, we got the 560 back there doing a detour. And that's one of the McConnells there. He's like, nah, we're going to go cut this other field real quick. Well, there they go cutting. The 330's leading away. And the MTA is supervising. Daggone it all. And they're turning. They did get buckets down here, according to Tom, but I'd say it's dry enough to plow. Let's do a do-si-do and see what this H can do. He says he's skipping a valve or something. Boy, he's really motoring. He's going to catch him guys pretty quick. Well, there's a 1066 we didn't get to interview. And that is I think that's a 5 bottoms, maybe 710 spring reset. Well, they had to adjust the pin on the back of the hitch to get it in furrow a little bit better. I'd say he's in at least 3rd gear. That doesn't look like 2nd to me, but it's turning. The old Massey Harris plow right there. All right, here we go with another H. Giving it heck. Just dropped it down. Tom Kelly's back there making handle adjustments. In furrow adjustment is different than out of furrow. And front end looks a little light, but not too bad. I think if she throttles up, she'll be okay. Got the John Deere in the gyro. It ain't whiskey in the gyro, but that sucker's right where it belongs on its side. There you go. This is a little genius. Got the friction throttle up there, and yeah, she's turning. I mean, going slow, but she's definitely turning. And here we go with the first Cub. This is going to be the 66, and I don't think he's playing because he's heavily weighted in the front and rear. Look like 2-wheel weights in the rear skate, and yeah, he's getting it. Ain't messing around. The old Cubby. Good gravy. Blue ribbon, yeah. Yeah, he's a turning. He's got the extension and cover board on there. Looking about as real as it gets. So let's get this other one. Boom, the 49 is looking fine. ANF sticker, America Needs Farmers. I was just informed. Rear wheel weights, and he's turning at 12-inch bottom. That's the old lift and lower special. Looks like new apparatus and hardware on there. He's got the 284, and there you go. Won't leave you wanting for more. The 284, this is a first. This is a first on the channel. We're just going to do some following. You know, a lot of people, they get these for garden tractors or whatnot, but it turned some dirt. That's a really nice plow. It's a nice little setup. You know, when you see a tractor like this at auction and you go, man, what would I do with that? Well, there's a 284 up at WTC right now selling. You could do the same thing. They're in the same horsepower range. The 244 is going to go about 21 horse. This is going to go about 28. Yeah, it's about as nice as you're going to get. And there we go on the return, the 66. Cubby, man, it's eating that dirt alive. Good job, Nerdy. Pick up right about there, and look at how polished that thing is. And the sun's coming out, and it's warming up. It's going to be in the 60s. And how ironic, we got a 66, and it's going to be 66 today. There you go. All right, in succession, we have the 49 Cub, the 284. We got the Hydro, the 1026. 1026 doing some spinning. Spin to win. He's left brake, right brake, you name it, but it's going uphill. And here we go, we're right back with the 49. And then we got Tom Kelly coming with the 4366. And we will be most definitely locked on that tractor. There you go, he's turning, he's slow and steady wins the race, and he got her done. The Cubby, the old 12 bottom lift and lower. We're coming right back here, the 284. And it ain't gonna leave you wanting for more, but you might want more if the 1026 runs her tail. And that's the 74 bottom hydraulic. Get any better than that? Let's go. Got the MTA coming down the Delaware. Oh, it looks like he's in direct drive. Didn't even need the torque amplifier. There's Tom. He's got the duals, but he's still, you can still see some slippage. We're not perfectly dry here. We're dry enough to plow. But those are 11 bottoms behind that sucker. The old turbo. Coming right around. That's Big Red Power. Not Big Tractor Power, Big Red Power. And there is a distinct difference. Nothing beats red. We're catching the back end of a 1066 and a 5 bottom. Again, I don't know the model. I'm gonna say maybe a 710 semi-mount. And we'll just zoom in as he drives away. I don't have an 8K camera for nothing, although you have to have an 8K viewer to make it relevant. But yeah, he's turning nice. You wouldn't want this ground any wetter. Tom said it rained for about 10 minutes really hard, and I think another 5 minutes of it and most of the tractors probably wouldn't be getting a grip. All right, so this is about as new as you're going to get out of me on the channel. Got a Case IH Magnum, and it is loaded in the front with weights. I assume those are 100-pounders. 7120, and there's really nothing funny about it, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bottoms. Well, there's the MD. He just made initial cuts for the rest of the tractors, and no problem doing that whatsoever. And it looks like he's going to come our way. He's splitting the difference. He made a cut there, and he made a cut over there, and now this is about dead center of those. So yep, MD Thunder. There you go. Oh man, that thing sounds good, looks good, and for the conditions, pulls good. We're gonna keep zooming in as he drives away. Another channel happens to have an MD. Look at that cut. He's got that muffler probably pointed at the same tree. Old school right there, man. Did you ever have to pull the torque amplifier back?
Oh yeah, I just did right there for that little hump to get up.
Yeah, made a difference, huh?
Oh yeah.
Those a set of Olivers? Oh, they're John Deere's, okay. Yeah, they're... Well, that MTA is going to pull whether you got colders or not, I tell you that. A wide front. Get a little closer and personal with the 1066. It's going to follow the Magnum there, and they're going to get this plowed in no time flat. I mean, you're talking basically 12 bottoms right here and right now. He's going to give him a head start, and I would too. I'm going to do the old regulators mount up. Yeah. just a plowing. Very little sidewinding going on. See that front tire's got some water on it. She's a bowling. Pretty good for no front weight. There we go, right back in fur row. We're going to drop her right down perfectly. All right, the Super MTA's running the fullback position for the Magnum, and I'm right in the Magnum's way. But I won't be long, I can tell you that. No aspirations of getting plowed under. There we go. You're running this many bottoms, man, you're gonna finish pretty quick. Doesn't matter how big the field is, but yeah, there's a lot here left to plow. They'll break for lunch, the Chapter 16 club, and then come out and finish plowing in the afternoon. I've never made the afternoon cut, so to speak. I usually have enough video footage for a full video, and I like my videos. I will premiere this. Obviously, we are in a premiere. It's not a figment of your imagination, but we're gonna go over there and get that 4366 up pulling, because that's what we do on this channel, Red Power. Well, what do we have here? We got a Farmall H pulling what I believe is going to be a 2-bottom, although she did change plows out. This ground, with the breeze and what sun we're getting, it's drying out nice. But yeah, she's going to go up a little gradient here, and that could make a difference. So we're about to see. Looks like she's in about 2nd gear, rocking steady, and that's critical. Just to plow steady, keep your momentum. And that H, it gives them heck. Nice looking H. Uh-oh. Must have hit something hard in the breakaway. The breakaway worked as it should. And we got the 1026 running in the rear, and way in the back we got the 66, 4366. I'd say pull up a hair. Finally, we got the 4366 coming down the Delaware. Go with the 11 bottom special. It's the most bottoms here. The Magnum, you saw what it's pulling. Oh yeah, it's turning nice. Just like butter. Got a big field and want to get it done fast? That's one way to do it. Here comes an H. He says it's skipping on one cylinder. He's trying to run it and blow it up. Get it moving. You can hear it, but good grief, these things on 3 cylinders run better than any 2-cylinder. Yeah, and he's turning nice. He's about an 8-inch cut right there. There's the 1026 narrow front, hydro. Pulling that nice 70 Super Chief. Here comes the H up the hill. This is where she has struggled, and it's got the breakaway hitch on there, and that's for safety. That's so you don't pop up and tractor fly up and get you, but yeah, she's moving good now. Nice clip. And I think when she gets on this flat, she's got it made. If plowing was perfectly easy, everyone would do it. Yep. Now here we come. Oh, this is the last cut right here. I guess this is where you leave your dead furrow. Move in right behind it. It's just a cotton, the old Super Chiefs. That's deep. I mean, that's, oh, I'm calling that 10 inches. 9-10 inch furrow right there. He ain't playing. So he lifted the back. That's kind of neat.
Pulled the pin right out of the cylinder. Must have unhooked, huh?
Yeah, it did. It
Unhooked
popped
it,
off.
Did it pop the thing off? Yeah.
Well, that's what we call the rust prevention program.
Yeah, really.
And the only thing that,
We're breaking hydraulic lines and flipping plows over.
Yeah.
well, how else are you going to keep the rust off your tractor?
That's right.
And if you go to my Super MTA playlist, wait a minute.
I will do that.
Yeah, I installed the breakaways, so if something like that goes down,
Yeah.
they just pull right out, no problem. So, but yeah, rust prevention.
Is she putting the oil out?
Well, everyone's in for lunch, but I figured I'd show the MD and the damage it did. Did some polishing, man. This thing was a cutter out there, and I ain't saying they're 16s, but I can tell you this much: I ain't saying they're not either. Have some good-sized mold boards. 2 wheel weights. I don't know if they're loaded, but I know it's good to go. Well, this should close the video out perfectly. We got the H coming back through, and that's got the breakaway hitch on it, as you now know, and then the 4366, and we're just gonna kind of get out of their way, I guess. Leave you with this sight here, and as the ground gets drier, she's gonna realize that that pulls a little better with dry ground. So yep. There you go, just a screaming demon. Oh, the ground's so much drier. It's amazing, just in a few hours, how much drier the ground is. And here we go with the H. He's down to a t-shirt. That shows you how nice it actually is right now. And boy, they're putting some serious green manure under, and that's some deep stuff there. It varied in growth, and that's the H skate. Still got a little skip in it. Yeah, left brake. Oh, he's rocking back and forth, getting a grip from the wheels that slip to the wheel that grips. And he's gonna go up, and there it goes. It went right up. And then the tractor took right off. 330 special. Said the guy that owned it before threw all the emblems away. It's like, what? Yeah, little fast hitch too. Where's a tractor I didn't get? Doggone it, all Super M. And he's weighted on the side like a polar, but he's weighted well. And good gravy with the John Deere. There he goes. Watch him start right back up again. Yeah, he drops him down. He's got the Baylin power steering. That's nice on there. It is nice when you're out here, especially narrow front, and you're, you know, sidewinding. It gets a little dicey. Last thing you need to do is fight with the steering too. Oh man, that is turning really nice. Talk about butter. Eesh. It's a nice setup. Starting to get really nice here, and boy, all 11 bottoms are cutting nice and even, and that is most definitely what I'm talking about. Well, thanks for watching. I'm going to leave you with this sight right here. Big and small, different years, but still Red Power. Hit the subscribe button. This is what we do. We do Red Power stuff. Oh.